The Beer Brothers is a comedy podcast where two dumb babies related by blood grew up and now review beers for you, the people. You can drink along if you'd like, but maybe don't do it in your car on the way to work. Drink responsibly. At home. In the dark.
Welcome to another bedrocking time.
Stop it.
Of the Beer Brothers,
my God.
episode 23.
23.
Okay, that's what I thought. Sorry. I should have looked it up.
Django, okay, look what you did. You just got the dog riled up.
Just fucking myself
Cody-
in this chair.
Cody he just stole my joke, and he's demonstrating the constant noise that you hear are these shitty rickety chairs I have here to record with.
Yeah.
So maybe one day we won't squeak so goddamn much, but
We could
we're
spend
gonna keep
$5 on some WD-40 and a screwdriver, and this would be over.
Okay.
I mean,
Problem solved.
problem solved.
I'm just too lazy to care.
Oh my God. Ugh. Okay. All
Now
right.
he's hyped up again. This is just a
Jeez,
terrible
this
start.
is a fucking circus.
You did this. You started this shitty chair squeak bullshit.
Okay, let's just get into this. All right, I'm Cody.
I'm Micah.
This is the fucking Beer Brothers. Let's go.
God, it's so aggressive.
I'm in an aggressive mood today. I'm not thrilled with the world. The
Baby,
world,
I am tough.
yeah. The world sucks right now. Primarily what I want to talk about, and before we get into the first beer, is the fact that the lake did punch me in the asshole about 80 times today. Okay. Like, I was in the tube and I tried. Okay, I was on the lake most of the day. It's 7:13 when we're recording this, and I was on the lake most of the day having a fun time, and somebody had the tube out, got the tube, and I was like, can I ride on it face down? I'd rather do that than sit in the tube. And they're like, this one's kind of tipsy-turvy. And I was like,
Tipsy-turvy?
yeah, they're old. They're like British old people.
Okay.
No, they're not. No, this is just a weird term that I used.
I fucked up a normal term.
Yeah.
Made it my own.
Tipsy-turvy. Anyway,
That's.
so I tried to get on it face down, on my stomach, so I
I
could.
like how you would normally ride a tube.
Yeah.
Like old school.
Yeah, just
Yes.
Well, and because I feel like I have more control on flipping, because I can drag my feet and keep me in the water,
Yeah.
and also my neck doesn't get tired because when you're sitting up, it's just imagine obviously being drug.
You're
really
constantly
bad.
fighting the wind with your neck.
At some point, it looks like at some point your muscles in your neck give out. And you're just looking at the sun. But your pride doesn't want to give up because, you don't want to flip off the tube.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I tried to get on it face, stomach, whatever, on my stomach a couple times, and it kept flipping over, which is also embarrassing. Son of a bitch. I've never done this before. And then I gave up and I decided to sit. And it definitely the thing with the inner tube is it sucks your ass down into the,
Oh,
the
shit.
circle. So every wave that you're hitting is just and there's no you can't clinch hard enough, dude. I mean, I'm straight up I was I came out of there, I was I'm pretty sure I'm gonna shit myself with water.
I'm loose as a goose back here. Just hitting these waves.
Thought I was having some troubles before I got on the lake. After I got off the lake, I was everything's good. It's cleaned out now. It's fine.
Yeah, well, nothing like a good old dirty lake water enema to get your day started.
All that bacteria, something good's gonna happen back
Yeah,
there. Who knows?
Exactly.
Who knows?
Have you ever been, I'm sure you've been thrown off of a few tubes in your day.
Yep. Couple meat tubes specifically.
Yes. Yeah, I'm sure you've been thrown off of a few tubes in your day.
Yeah.
On the lake. I definitely have. One time I was propelled so hard off of a tube, I went skipping across the water on my stomach.
Like
just
a damn stone.
yeah, just and then you kind of slowly come to a stop.
Yeah.
You know, and I couldn't breathe because it just hit my diaphragm every single time, and knocked all of the air out of me. So I get thrown off this tube, skipping across the water, come to a halt.
Actually, this is what it probably sounded like with Micah. She was like,
yeah, that's exactly what it was.
like that.
Yeah, come up. And I think I was riding with another person, so I don't think that happened to them. I think they looked
Your
at me.
hair's all mashed down on your forehead, just looking like an asshole.
They come up.
Like a kid that got kicked on the playground too hard.
Like I've lost all my air, but I need to cry. Like
Yeah.
it's like that.
Woo! Hey, we didn't say
Dang,
anything about Cholula, okay, bud? You need to calm down.
God.
Calm down, there, buddy. Okay, let's get into this.
All right, let's get this first
boy.
beer. The dog's getting all riled up.
All right, our first beer of the day is brought to you by Rheingeist Cincy-made Brewery. It's their Puma Pilsner that we are enjoying today. This is what the can says. Elegant and subtle, this hoppy Pilsner balances bready malts with striking noble hops. Puma Pilsner pounces with golden brilliance as floral aromatics punctuate each sip. It is a 5.2 beer. It's a 40 AB or IBU on it. Hops are Magnum. I can't even pronounce the other ones. And Sapphire. It's like the other one's like Hallertauer Mittelfra is what it is.
Hallertau.
Yeah, and the malts are Pilsner because it's a Pilsner. This is a good beer. It's very aromatic. When they say aromatic, it's like you can smell the hops immediately, and it's just classic, good old classic boy right here.
It's definitely hoppier than I expected out of a Pilsner. It's almost more of a pale ale, which is kind of like flavor wise.
Yeah, it's not as bright, I would say.
Yeah, but still, like most Pilsners are pretty simple, mostly malty, almost nothing on the IBU scale. So this is it's a surprise. So if you're going in thinking, oh, it's a Pilsner, just like every other Pilsner, definitely not.
Yeah, it's a little.
Give me a little, but kind of in that sense, could be a good conversion beer for people who like Pilsners but aren't super into hops. It's kind of got a good balance going on. It's like he said, it's got a slightly hazy color to it. No, it's a really good beer, very aromatic.
It's a good opener. It's a good opener beer.
It's a good starter beer for sure. Start your night out. You got a long night of drinking ahead. This is a good one to start with for sure.
Okay, I want to talk about something that's serious.
Okay.
I know we try to keep it funny, but I feel like this has just been such a big thing that's like, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
First of all, our homie from Brazil, I don't know if you got the update, that tried to escape jail, prison. Remember that?
Oh yeah, the
dressed
guy.
Like his daughter.
Yes,
he killed himself. He's dead. So
okay.
There's
Cool.
that. He didn't make it. I guess getting caught sent him over the edge. I'm not really sure.
Or it's like I said, if you get caught once, I don't know if you're gonna get another chance.
Probably not.
That was his one.
Then also, okay. Have you ever had any like conspiracy theories told to you that you really believe? You're just like, that could be real.
Yeah.
Like, name one, something. Anything.
I mean, there's like a bunch of conspiracy theories around like JFK stuff. There's a bunch of conspiracy theories around Watergate. I mean, there's like a bunch of like classic ones that are like, there's some stuff in there that's pretty questionable.
Yeah, right?
There's not enough information out there.
Okay, so this is probably dumb. You got the whole Jeffrey Epstein thing.
Yeah.
Dude.
Trust me, I'm all in on the conspiracy theories on this shit.
Okay. First of all, fuck that guy, all right?
Mm-hmm.
But actually, no one is listening to this that has any power right now. That's okay.
Yeah. Nah, we're fine.
Yeah, we're not gonna show up on our radar. If we do, fuck you guys too. Whatever. Whatever. But Like, I'm disgusted. Like, honestly, I'm just fucking like, what?
There was like
hell?
so many people connected to him, like David Blaine. Like, there's like a crazy list of people that have like connections to that guy. So most people that look at this, like some people, like, you know, I could know a guy that ends up being a creep. And
you had no idea he was
I had no idea. I had
Yeah.
nothing to do with it. Somehow my name gets thrown in the hat because I talked to him once, you know?
Right.
Like that. But in these situations, you just assume anybody famous is involved that's on that list.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, fuck you. There's no way. David Blaine, you creep. Fuck you, David Blaine. But, here's a new conspiracy theory. He didn't kill himself. David Blaine, he magicianed himself in there, and he made it look like a...
Oh, God.
Terrible.
Oh, God. Well, this is what I hope right now for Jeffrey Epstein is that if he's in hell, that he's having his nipples cut off and they regrow every time they're cut off. Okay? He's pinned down somewhere and they're just fucking piddling his diddle. I don't know. All day. He's just being molested because fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Disgusting.
I think what bothers me about all of it is that it feels like obviously whatever he had done. And what sucks about him being dead is that, one, his victims don't get any closure. They don't get to see punishment or whatever. He just got to do his own thing, right?
True.
You know, that sucks. And then, two, the fact that, like, there are probably people in power currently that were in the path of everything he did that don't need to be there. And they just get to...
Yeah, that's
carry
why,
on.
That's why it's so strange. He was supposed to go on trial, like... very shortly for all of this stuff, and then suddenly he's dead. Like, how convenient. That's literally why the conspiracy theories exist. It's like weird. He was just about to go on trial and potentially expose a bunch of shit, and then he died. That's weird.
Strange.
And you know, original autopsy, there was no like report of did he kill himself. There was stuff about he previously had tried. There were signs that he might have tried to, like, before, like, back in 2004 when it all started.
Yeah.
But nothing about right now. I don't know if if they've gotten to that, but...
Here's the only thing that I can think of. Okay, I know people would be like, conspiracy theory, whatever. If you're about to rot in jail for the rest of your life, that would be the only reason to really kill yourself. You know, you'd be like, no, this is it.
But it was like a fucking, like, high-end prison. We're not talking about, like, he wasn't in... the typical, like, shit you see on TV type of prison scenario. He was in, like, a Bernie Madoff, like, financial, you know, white-collar prison. Okay. This was not a normal...
He was in the Martha Stewart prison.
Exactly. Like, the prison that's... still sucks because it's prison, but there's definitely... because he was so powerful and so many people knew him... Yeah. He was, like, pardoned on certain shit early on. Like, there was so much fucked up stuff about that. But he was in, like, a high-profile prison. It wasn't, you know, some crazy max security shit. So it's weird. I guess if, like, you're going to spend your rest of your life in prison, if it's in somewhere like that, I guess that's better than, like, a normal prison. I don't know.
I mean, you're a billionaire, though. You go from being, like, billionaire and then it's just cinder block walls.
Maybe.
I mean, but what does he have to lose? If you take, like, other people go out because of his trial, like, what, dude, you're in prison. Like, what do you have? You're not going anywhere. I think that's my argument to that.
Some dignity. I mean, I think the only thing is, like, at least take some people with you. Then maybe we won't hate. I mean, we're still going to hate you, but that hatred.
You could have at least fessed up to it.
Yeah.
You know, and then done it. Like, man. Just give some people some closure. Anyway.
It's the cowards. It's in his scenario, it's the coward's way out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, like people that suffer with depression and stuff, like that's different. But for him, that was specifically like a coward scenario.
Yeah, like I can't handle everyone knowing that I'm a fucking creepy dude.
Or, if you want to go with the conspiracy theories, there's probably a lot of threats out there from these powerful people towards his loved ones that either... boops, or I don't know. I'm just saying, it's all fucked up. You wanted to talk about it. I don't think this is a great subject matter.
No, I'm fine with it. I don't care. I'm fine with the subject matter. I know it's dark and twisted, but everyone's thinking about it. Like, everyone's looking at this.
There's a lot of stuff going on right now that people are thinking of. There's a lot of things. There's like a lot of violence, a lot of gun shit, a lot of
racism, terrorism, like all kinds of crazy shit.
Pedophiles killing themselves in prison, like really fucked up shit going on out there. It's all just getting exposed. I for one think that back in the day, more of this shit probably happened all of the time, but the internet didn't exist to expose it and put it out there for everyone to hear all of the time.
Oh yeah.
People are like, it's worse now than ever. I don't think it's worse now than ever. I think it's just we're just more aware of it.
Well, I actually saw, because I have kids, and so kids are not what they used to be. Like, you and I would go, like, outside all day in the summer and just be fucking gone. Like, we used to go miles away to go to a random-ass gas station to buy a Coke and a freaking bag of chips and walk back home, like, with our friends.
Yeah.
Kids don't do that anymore.
No. It's not safe to.
Well, that's what you say, but actually, like, kidnapping rates of children is way down. And that's because the internet. Like, people are scared to let their kids go do that. So it's a good thing. You don't want kidnapping rates up. Let's be real.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't think it happened as often as we thought. You know what I mean? Like, I think that all is just amplified. It's like, it's super
There's definitely, it's definitely like the news tends to play like the scare tactic cards a lot because they know that's what people pay attention to.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate because I hate the news because of that. Like, I never want to turn it on. It's just like, another man was murdered. And next, another man was murdered.
Right? Well, so real, like, stuff here. I'm always looking at the news. I'm trying to, like, get stuff, whether it be for content or just thoughts and ideas, like, whatever we're doing for this show. And lately, it has just been shit, dude. I'm like, what the
shitty
fuck?
Stuff.
Like, can you people do something good with your lives?
And then randomly, it'll be like, Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth broke up.
Right.
And you're like, oh, man, it's gotten worse than ever.
Let's move on from pedophiles.
Yeah, this is stupid. This is stupid. Before we get into that next beer, though, Jeffrey Epstein's butts.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Epstein and everybody that he's friends with, they're all butts.
Butts.
All right, next beer.
Okay.
Okay, just make sure that we got that Jeffrey Epstein is butts. Okay, good.
Dead butts.
He's dead butts. Oh. Yay. Oh.
Yay.
Okay. So our next beer is Muchacho from the Good People Brewing Company out of Birmingham, Alabama. And this is their Mexican lager. And their can says, Que pasa, muchacho? Only the easiest drinking Mexican lager known north of the border, that's what. Crisp, clear, and tasty. This good hombre is muy bueno when chilling at cookouts, ball games, and fiestas. And this is a 4.8% on the ABV and 18 IBUs. Got a bunch of information on their website. I kind of love it. If you click on this little piece of like information on the beer description, it brings up kind of a chart with extra information about food pairings. This thing pretty much goes with everything. So it's very golden, clear, delicious, easy drinking. I mean, it's all good. It's not super skunky like some Mexican beers are because it's canned. Doesn't have that light, like lighter bottles with the sun penetrating.
Del Sol.
Sorry, I just wanted to say penetrating.
Oh, well, there's always some kind of dick joke with you in there. Here's what I'm going to say about it. Remember last week when we tried Barlito and we were like, oh, this is Vienna sausage juice in a can, and that's what it was.
Yeah.
This is the polar opposite.
Way better.
Dude.
Way better.
Jimmy, I know you're listening. Muchacho is your friend, is your amigo.
It is. Well, the thing is that the Barrelito was their American lager. It was their version of American lager.
Right. This is our version.
This is the exact opposite. This is the Mexican lager.
It's so good, though.
It is really fucking good.
I mean,
really, really good.
Take me poolside. Give me one of these.
Yeah.
Woo! Loving it.
For sure. Somebody actually commented on our Instagram about that, too, and was like, love to see that Barrelito's keeping up with the big dogs. I was laughing about it. I was like, in all honesty, it was a mistake. It was a big mistake. We were tricked. We didn't know better.
Hey, way to keep us honest. I like it. I like that.
Yeah.
Also, I want to shout out to Lime Drop Garage's son who commented.
Oh, yeah. He
left us a review.
Did a whole review. He was like, I don't even listen to this because I don't like beer, but you said something about my dad's Instagram, so here you go.
This is what I'm going to say,
Which
all
is
right?
nice.
Lime Drop Garage, whatever. Tell your son to fucking turn this on and listen
I don't know
to
if
it.
it's his son or daughter.
Okay, whatever.
Don't assume the gender, Cody.
The non-binary child that you have, all right? Whatever the fuck it is.
Maybe they're just not like old enough to get into beer yet, or they haven't hit that part. Sometimes it takes
They
a while.
don't have
for
to
some people.
like the beer, okay? We talk about a lot of fun things on this show.
True.
That's worth listening to. This beer is delicious and is a benefit of the show, but is not everything. Just saying.
That's true.
So, check us out, all right, bud? Go ahead and listen. We just dropped your dad's name again, or whoever, whatever. Drop a lime. You could drop a lime in this one, for real.
You could. I wouldn't.
Okay.
Though. I feel like it would. I wouldn't drop a lime in this.
You wouldn't?
No.
Yeah, it's pretty good without it. You
It's
don't
great
need it.
without it. You don't need it. I mean, it would probably be good and interesting, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to ruin.
Let's
what
not
happened.
ruin another one.
Yeah, let's not ruin another one. We ruined one last time and it was a bad idea. This one, wait, we got the Cholula out. Django got excited.
That is the Barlitos hanging
Yeah.
with the big dogs.
Yeah. God.
Dude, if that's not a humbling moment, I don't know what
I mean,
is.
they were like laughing about it, but you know.
Okay. It's time for some would you rather questions. You ready?
Yeah, go for
Here
it.
we go from the dark arts of my mind. Would you rather have toes that are as long as your middle fingers?
Mm-hmm.
Like all of them are the same length, middle finger length. So that's a good, I don't know, 4.5 inches probably. Maybe.
3 inches?
You didn't see this. Micah compared it to his dick over his pants. All right. Or have 6-inch long nipples.
Toes.
Really?
Toes, 100%.
Dude,
just
I don't
wear
know what kind of
shoes.
shoes you would wear.
I don't care.
Also, okay, so like right now, what size shoe you wear?
I give 9.5, 10, something like that.
Okay, and your toes probably make up like what, 2 inches? I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe.
Probably.
Okay, so you're adding on like you'd have like a Shaq size shoe, and then go to the pool.
And I
Would
could
you wear
probably
flip-flops?
swim like a goddamn mermaid. Okay.
Michael
What are
Phelps
those
doesn't
nipples
stand a
gonna do?
chance.
That's just gonna cause more friction with the water. I'm not gonna be able to swim like a beautiful mermaid, and some people are gonna get turned on in a real weird way, and I don't want that.
Can you imagine? It's like built-in tassels. You take your shirt off in the pool and you just shake your shoulders.
They just start swinging little helicopters, little. Basically, it would look like Slim Jims.
loose Slim Jims.
Real long, loose Slim Jims just flinging around in a helicopter pattern.
Oh my god. I haven't. While I've thought of this question, I think I would go toes. I couldn't do.
Yeah, toes. I'd go toes. Who knows what I could do with those toes? Maybe it makes me, like I said, a great swimmer. Maybe I find somebody who's really into foot fetishes. I don't know.
Okay, here's another thought with that. It is if you went with the 6-inch nipples. Chris is here. Let's ask him.
Yeah, let's have
Chris,
we have a question for you.
Oh, sorry, I forgot you're doing the podcast.
no, come on, man. You're on it already. You opened the door.
Okay, we have a would you rather question for you.
Okay.
All right. Would you rather have all your toes be the same length as your middle finger,
Okay.
or have 6-inch long nipples?
Wow. So all my toes are as long as my middle finger.
Yeah, you'd have like this would be like your feet, like, and people are listening.
Yeah.
I'm like waving my fingers.
Or like just the nipple, right?
Not the areola, then like
Just
the
the-
actual.
Just the
the
tip of the
peak.
nipple is 6 inches long.
Oh, and it's just like hanging down like noodles. Right?
Yeah.
Like a noodle, yeah.
I would probably rather have really long toes and just buy big shoes. So if you can have that.
Yeah.
But like, you take your shirt off at a pool party, and
You-
you got noodle nipples.
You are the topic of conversation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Literally.
I said it would look like 2 Slim Jims just hanging down.
2 soggy Slim Jims.
Yeah.
Just hanging out.
We'll pause it for 2 seconds so Chris can make his weird foods. Okay.
And we're back.
Yeah, our classic roommate interruption has occurred, and we're ready to get
You know-
one more
One more question.
ridiculous question out
But
of the way.
He had content. It was
He
fine.
did. He did.
added.
No, he's always he is content.
He is the content.
Yes.
All right, so here's the next stupid question. All right. If it was a part of your body, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Most of these are body questions because I just think it's so weird. Like, you have to be forced. There's something about, like, I don't know.
Yeah, being forced to look like a freak.
Yeah, like, okay. Would you rather have a hard hat stuck to your head
Okay.
or a baseball helmet? Like, you can't take it off ever. Like, it is in your skin. Like, it is your...
Ooh. It is your hair.
It is your hair. Yeah.
It is your hair.
It is you're a Lego man. Like, imagine going to sleep with either of those on. That's the image I have in my head. Or taking a shower.
Okay. I feel like my gut tells me baseball helmet.
Okay, why?
Well, both protect your head.
Yeah.
One protects a little more of your head, so why not just get some extra protection? The baseball helmet usually has a visor for the sun.
Okay.
And then I feel like just generally it's probably a little more comfortable.
Here's my thoughts. I'm going to say hard hat because if you're wearing a hard hat, you always look like you just came off a job. Like,
That's true.
you could be homeless and have a hard hat on, and they'd be like, "No, that guy's got work somewhere. He was working today, for sure."
That's true.
But if you're in a bar with a fucking baseball helmet on, dude, you're like, "Yeah, give me a gin and tonic, please." You're like, what the fuck? Why do you got a baseball helmet on?
Don't ask. Got glued on once. Never came off.
I was a little league star once.
Yeah.
Superstar.
They called me Ricky Baseball. That was my name.
Yeah,
That's fair. But at the same time, you know, if you're wearing a hard hat, yes, you'll blend in. If you wear the baseball hat or helmet all the time, then you're a baseball helmet guy because you'll always look out of place, which
True.
you could play to your strength. That's like your gimmick.
yeah.
The hard hat thing
You just look like
doesn't
another
work
guy.
unless you're constantly dressed like you also came from a job thing. Because if you're putting on a suit and you get a hard hat on.
Here's the deal though, is that a hard hat, like, there's more clothes that go with a hard hat than a baseball helmet. You know, like, unless you have a baseball uniform on, your baseball helmet looks really fucking weird.
True.
If you got on flip flops, some shorts, and a tank top, and you got a baseball
I feel
helmet
like I
on,
could decorate the baseball helmet though.
like a hamburger.
Yeah, I could use some glitter pens.
Just bedazzle it.
Yeah, it's just bedazzled, just rhinestones all over it.
Yeah.
Could probably, I could be like holiday cheer thematic. Could change it
Yeah.
all the time. The hard hat, if you change the color of a hard hat, it doesn't look like a hard hat anymore.
But there's no reason you couldn't decorate the hard hat.
You could, but
Yeah, with a hard hat, you could do the same thing. But if you
Yes.
bedazzle a hard hat, I don't know, man.
go on the YMCA.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah,
different.
village people look going on all the time.
A little different, vibe.
Yep, that's true. I just keep thinking about those sausagey nipples, though.
Just want to taste them.
They sound delicious. Never go hungry.
That would really change, like, for real. I don't think I would ever, if I had 6-inch long nipples, I don't think I would ever take my shirt off. Ever.
I mean, I feel like the one you're more likely to have a surgery for is going to be the nipple.
Yeah. You could
know
cut
what I
it
mean?
down.
You could shave it down.
Just
Just
shave
a
it
little
down.
off the top, doctor.
Just make them like a good 1.5 inches. Is that
Yeah.
cool? Well, not
I
for a
still
guy.
want to be able to poke an eye out when I'm cold, but, don't want to be able to stab the brain. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Well, that whole like, do your ears hang low? Do they wobble to and fro?
Oh God.
Yeah, you could literally do that if you had that kind of nipple length. You
Would
could
you-
do the whole song.
So I'm trying to think. Like 6 inches isn't that long. I mean, it's long for a nipple. This is so stupid. This is dumb. I'm getting like philosophical about nipple length over here. This is ridiculous.
It's enough to make you uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's a little weird, but I was like imagining them like if they were even longer. They just be like absurd. Like
10 inch, like
6 inches
nibbles?
probably exists out there somewhere. Like, but I feel like 10 inch, 12 inch.
There is no way. That,
They have. There has to be.
is
some,
there a Guinness Book of World Records longest nipple?
I bet you there is, and on the break we will look it up. But I don't want to see a picture. I do not want to see a picture. Just more. We put it on reading mode, and just so it's only words.
It's like the guy.
Or ask Siri. You could ask Siri.
Ask Siri right now.
Hey Siri.
Yes?
What is the world's longest nipple length?
Okay. I found this on the web for what is the world's longest nipple.
This is weird. It didn't give me that. Longest nipple hair is what it started to pull up.
Oh, okay.
It went away. Oh, hold on.
Siri got embarrassed. She's like, no, never
Don't
mind.
laugh at me, guys. This is fucked up. You're not allowed to look at this. Yeah, I can't find a...
Well, all right. So if you have long nipples, there's apparently a record you can
If
set.
you're the record holder for the world's longest nipples,
Please contact.
yeah, please contact us.
This Micah wants to see that shit.
Make sure the subject of the email us at beerbrotherspodcast@gmail.com, and just make sure the email subject line is snap into a Slim Jim.
Oh my. Guys, just want to take a quick second to acknowledge our sponsor for today's episode, which is Jorts. Jorts, brought to you by Rednecks Everywhere. Both Mike and I today are wearing our jorts, and we're getting some divine power from these jorts. So
Yes.
just wanted to bring that up to you. If you're ever feeling down, put some jorts on. It's going to make your day a lot better.
Jorts. Get them at your house by cutting up an old pair of jeans.
That's it. Those jeans you
Yeah.
fucking hate, cut those bad
Cut
boys
those
up.
bitches up.
Turn them into a powerhouse of fun.
Our next beer of the day is from Yeehaw Brewing out of Johnson City, Tennessee. They also are the official beer of the Tennessee Titans, apparently. They have a brewery here in Nashville. But this is their Dunkel, which we just looked up what a Dunkel is. It's essentially the German word for dark. So it's basically any dark beer. So it could be a bunch of different things, but specifically this one, listed on their website here. A 2016 World Beer Cup Award winner for European-style dark Municher Dunkel. Ours nods differentially to the classic dark German lager of its forebears with 30 IBU and 5.5% ABV. It is... Yeah, that's literally it. That's all they give you. It's just basically their dark lager, dark German lager.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to tell you right
Munich,
now.
Munich hops is usually what they're going to be using there.
Okay.
They mentioned Munich, but
Get you a delicious Bavarian pretzel with some mustard.
oh shit!
This beer is dope for that.
Oh man, there's a place downtown in East Nashville called 1016.
Okay, yeah. Been there.
TENN
Yep.
16 for old Peyton Manning, and
Yeah.
that's what it's referencing. I fucking love that guy. America's dad. But yeah, they have these soft pretzels there that comes with a fantastic spicy mustard and a smoked Gouda cheese.
Ooh.
They are some of the best pretzels I've ever had.
had me at smoked Gouda.
My buddy Andrew, he is a professor up at Temple in Philadelphia. And apparently, I did not know this, but Philadelphia and Pennsylvania, on top of like Philly cheesesteaks, that area is also well known for their pretzels.
Yep.
And he had those here and was like, "This is the best pretzel I've ever had."
Wetzel's pretzels.
Yeah, but he was like, I've had pretzels up there. Like, I know all about pretzels. This is the best pretzel I've ever had. So if you're ever in town and you want a good pretzel, and I think they actually have this beer there because they have a great beer selection.
Ooh,
do that combo.
get it.
I'm probably going to do that combo next time I go.
Yeah.
This is great.
We haven't talked about the beer really yet. We've just talked about pretzels, which are good.
It's that's why you got to save the things you want to pair it with at the end. If you get me talking about food, I will talk about food forever.
All right, so
it's a disease.
Yes, this is a extremely dark brown color. Last week we had one that was like it's black as sin. This thing, it does like the top of it. You can kind of see a brown hue.
Yeah,
a little clarity there. But it's got some coffee notes to it. It has that typical bread-like lager flavor. So it's malty, biscuity, coffee-y. Coffee-y. Really good, though. It's one of my...
Yeah.
Honestly, it's like if I'm at a Preds game, or... Because it's at the Preds, too.
Yeah.
You get a whole yeehaw section, which is great. I get a Dunkel pretty much every time.
Yeah, it's actually this is only like my second time I think I've ever had this beer, and it's great. I think I appreciate it more now than I did the first time I had it because kind of gotten a little more into the craft beer scene.
We've only had like almost 100 craft beers.
We've only had 100, almost 100 beers on the show. Not to mention all the other beers I drink. But.
That don't make it onto the show.
Yeah. No, this is a fantastic beer. It's really, really good.
All right, honesty moment. I think we've probably talked about this. If you're not going craft beer and you're just like, you know what, I just want some ho-hum piss water beer, what do you get?
Like if I'm at a bar, if I'm like trying to get drunk on it.
No, I don't know. I liken it to like, you know what, I might be drinking these all day, or I'm just in the mood for something that's not fancy. Like I just don't care. I'm just wanting something that's like, meh, nothing crazy.
Yeah, sometimes I just get like a classic like Miller.
Yeah.
Or like Coors.
Miller High Life is actually pretty good.
It's not bad. Miller High Life's not bad at all. I think we talked about that before. It's like the first beer I ever got drunk on was Miller High Life. No, Miller High Life's not bad. But Coors is pretty good. There's another at tailgates. We usually get 2 kegs, and they'll do 1 Miller keg and 1 Natty Light keg.
Okay.
So usually we get through the Miller keg first.
Are you talking about Miller Light or Miller like full, like Miller?
I don't know if there is a full Miller.
Yeah, there is. There's gotta be.
I don't think so.
Why would there only be a light?
I think it's just Miller Light, dude.
Huh?
I've never seen a full Miller. Like there is like Budweiser and Bud Light. I don't think that's a thing.
Siri, is there a Miller full?
Regular.
I didn't get that.
Okay, yeah. Well, whatever. Fuck you, Siri.
I'm just a robot. I don't know about drinking.
We're asking you about nipple length and Miller Heavy. Do you have it?
Yeah, Miller Heavy is a good way to put it. Stop that.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, there's no Miller Heavy.
Really?
Yeah, there's Miller High Life, Miller Light, and then MGD. I don't know what MGD is.
That's it. Miller Genuine Draft. That's the one. MGD.
Oh. Huh.
Oh.
Miller Genuine Draft.
That's the heavy boy.
It's 4.6% still. It's still light as shit, but I mean,
yeah.
I didn't know that. I don't know if I've ever had Miller Genuine Draft. I've never even seen that.
Have you ever had Coors Banquet?
Yeah. I've had Coors Banquet.
Like the full?
It's basically Miller High Life.
There it is.
Coors Light and Coors Light and Miller Light are basically the same. Coors Banquet and Miller High Life are basically the same.
This is like Toyota Camrys and Lexuses are pretty much the same car.
Yeah. It's like
a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I get what it's like Chevy versus Ford. It's like that sort of shit. That's kind of what it ends up being. So I was wrong. I guess there's a genuine draft. I guess you could call that heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't see that anywhere though. Like ever.
Only in NASCAR. That's
Really? You think
the
so?
only place. Yeah.
Well,
Got it
that
there.
wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, dude, I had a. Oh gosh, what
So what was my go-to? So for like piss economy beer, if I want to get drunk, something simple.
Yeah.
If I'm feeling a little fancier, this is so stupid. If I want something very light, but I still want to get a little drunk, I'm okay with some Mick Ultra.
Okay.
It's just so easy to put down. Like insanely easy to put down.
Yeah. One time I went 3 months with like nothing. I just was like, yeah, I'm just gonna 3 months not have any beer, not have anything. And I went to a wedding, and that was what they had on like tap was Mick Ultra, and it was the best beer. I was like, I love this.
When I went to WWE, that's what I was drinking at the
Hitting the
at
Mick
Bridgestone.
Ulties.
Yeah, I had they have the tall boys, the 24 ounces. And they like pour it into these nice cups for you now.
So
it was great.
fancy.
It was really good. I don't know why that beer kind of always hits the spot when I'm in the mood for a light beer.
All right, if this is a fun question, it's gonna really put you on the spot. Okay, I loved, and you probably love too, the opening of most '90s sitcoms because it gave you like an idea of like this is what this show is about.
Yeah.
Right. All right. If your morning was put into a '90s sitcom, this dog's about to take a shit over here.
No, he's trying to bite a fly out of the air. He's just going,
Protector of the flies.
fuck that fly. He killed a rabbit the other day.
Anyway, all right. So if your morning was put into a '90s sitcom, what would it look like?
So it would open up on like I guess it's like the Full House theme.
Yep.
Is that the one that's like, yeah, it'd be like that. It'd be like
Somebody.
yeah,
I don't know.
It'd be like it would basically be an ironic thing. It would be like that sort of song playing, but the lyrics would sound much darker.
Right.
It wouldn't sound as bright, and the things happening would be like weird. So
you're lost out there and all alone.
There you
It
go.
doesn't matter because you're fucking alone. Like that.
Oh man, what is
Like, what action items would you be doing that, like, you popped up to, like...
Yeah, hold on. Let me look up the actual lyrics of this because this is important for what I want to do.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. Did I get delivered here? Somebody tell me, please.
Everywhere you look.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, the evening TV.
Mm-hmm.
How did I get delivered here? Somebody tell me, please. This old world's confusing me. Oh, this is a weird song.
Dude, this guy's already dark.
Yeah, okay.
This is a dark song.
Pre-chorus. Clouds as mean as you've ever seen. Ain't a bird who knows your tune. Then a little voice inside you whispers, "Kid, don't sell your dreams so soon." Okay, so then it's like, hey, don't be too down.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got things to look forward to. There's a face of somebody who needs you everywhere you look, everywhere you go.
Everywhere you look, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to.
Okay.
So mine would...
It went up. It was starting to
It
get
started
dark.
dark. It started dark. Mine would be like... Mine would probably be just generally similar song to that, but the lyrics would stay dark. They would never go up. They would just be dark the whole time. Like, whatever happened to predictability? You wake up, you jack off, you take a shower, and you go back to sleep. Like,
I think you need to slow that down so people hear what you just said, because that was fucking genius. You gotta slow that down.
It said, whatever happened to predictability? You wake up, you jack off, take a shower, go back to sleep.
Oh, yeah, no, that's some gold right there. Holy shit.
Yeah, it would just be...
So here's some camera shots that you might see.
It's just the covers. Yeah. It's me waking up like, I don't want to get up. I hate it. I don't want to go to work. I hate this fucking job. I hate these people. This fucking job. I don't want to do it.
So here's some shots.
Fucking millennial sweatshop. I don't want to.
That would be from my life. One would be cleaning up dog shit like somewhere in my house.
Yeah.
Like just like scrubbing the floors. And actually, you know, it'd be great is if the whole theme song was going like everywhere you look, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it was just me scrubbing my ass.
Yeah. Everywhere you look,
Just the whole time.
everywhere you go, butt's gonna itch you.
Yeah.
You just itching your butt.
That's it. Butt itches. All right, let's get out of here.
Sure, that's dumb.
Let's just move on.
Okay.
We lost out there and all alone. There's nothing to do but jack off at home. Everywhere you look. All right, our next beer. Our next beer is brought to you by Montucky Cold Snacks. And that's actually what it's called. They don't make any other beer. This is just...
Snack. Singular.
Well, it says snack on the can, but when you look them up, it's Montucky Cold Snacks.
Oh.
Is the thing. But
Okay.
So this is the Montucky Cold Snack Lager. It is their... it's a light beer, actually. We're finishing on a low note today, which is strange for us.
Yeah.
Hold on. There's a
some
dog
notes.
licking me
Yeah.
while I'm trying to get to my computer to...
You got that Cholula?
got that Cholula, bro? First of all, I love the fact that they give an explanation as to what cold snacks are.
Okay.
So this is the unofficial beer of Montana.
Okay.
Yeah. And they say Montucky Cold Snacks derives its name from the term of endearment for Montana, Montucky. Which, where is that? I don't know. Simply put, it refers to backwoods and rural areas of the state. Cold snacks is a tongue-in-cheek way of referring to beer, i.e., let's go get some cold snacks.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, that's actually really cool.
I'm going to use that all the time now.
Want to get some cold snacks, boys?
Yeah, let's go get some cold snacks.
That's it. All right. Montucky Cold Snacks is 100% independently owned by two gentlemen of Chad Zeitner and Jeremy Gregory, two radical Montanans who were on a mission to drink refreshing-ass beer and sprinkle some magic on the local community. So this beer gives 8% of all their sales back to local organizations, which is freaking fantastic. Mm-hmm. So anyway, it's this was at the store. The can is pretty mesmerizing.
Yeah, it's like
A unicorn and some rainbows.
A cool blue, unicorn, rainbows, all that good stuff. Did it have any tasting notes?
Oh, yes, sorry. Hold on. Let me go back to the main page here to get this, because there's nothing on the can, which, I know we usually grill pretty hard.
I will forgive them in this case because there's nothing going on as far as, like, craziness, so...
Yeah, it's not super wild. It's just straight
beer.
up. It's a straight up beer. Okay, light, refreshing American lager. It is a 4.1 ABV. And honestly, it's a light beer.
It's
102
a fucking
calories.
light beer.
Yeah, 4 carbs for this thing. Their description: malted barley, hops, water, yeast. Done.
Yup.
That's it.
So this is interesting, because this is the first craft technically considered in the I guess the spectrum of craft beers, because it's a small brewery doing a beer, and they just basically replicated like America's highest selling beers.
Yeah,
They didn't do anything crazy. They were like, we're just gonna make a delicious, cold, simple beer that I could drink all fucking day, and we're gonna put some proceeds back into our community here. It's like in the same realm as Coors Light, Michelob Ultra. We were just talking about these things. I literally said to Cody, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna lie, this kind of tastes like Michelob Ultra. Asked him what the price was for a 6-pack of 16-ounce beers. So that's in a 16-ounce you get. Well, if you're doing a pack of 16 ounces, you're basically getting 2 extra beers.
right.
So it's like 8 beers for $9.99. Solid price for what this is.
Yep.
That's like exactly what you want it to be. Because if it was a 6-pack of 12,
It's like
ounce cans,
$1.12 a can.
yeah. If it was like, it would be literally the same price as like Miller's or Coors or whatever. So yeah,
These could be your game day boys, okay? These, like, football. I know, actually, some people be like, I can't show this can, whatever, because it's very flamboyant,
it's
which
funny.
is fine.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess that you could use it as a funny thing. I don't know.
I showed it. No, yeah, no, it's funny. It's funny as shit. Actually.
Yeah, it's a cool can. Really fun. Definitely doesn't look like what you're about to drink.
Mm-mm.
It looks like it's gonna be like something really crazy, and it's just not. It's very simple, very fucking
Straightforward.
simple. That's all I have to say about it.
I'm trying to.
It's not even a conversion beer. It's just a light. I mean, it's
a
literally
light
like
beer.
like Jimmy would be like, "Oh, this is perfect. This is what I drink all the time."
Yeah, if I poured this in a glass and was like, "Here you go, man," and just threw it to him, and was like, "It's a light beer," he would love this because it is that. Like, I would not know the difference between this and any light beer that I've tasted.
Yeah.
Which I know that we kind of dog on some of the light beer stuff. It's like, it's light beer. What are you going to do? But honestly, the only reason I dog on it is because there's the corporate side that makes every ingredient cheaper.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of like shortcuts they take. So to have a craft beer that's making one that's probably with exactly like they say, hey, here's some straightforward ingredients. This is what we do. I love this.
We're not trying to overdo it. We're just trying to help give back to our area and make people some delicious cold snacks.
Get into them cold snacks.
Yeah, no, this is good, man. It's kind of nice to end on a light beer for once, to be honest. At the end of the episode, it's like we're drinking like a 10%. You're like, fuck. Why did I sign up for this?
Have you ever watched the show Hot Ones on YouTube?
Mm-mm.
Okay, if you haven't watched it, anybody out there, you need to go watch it. It's one of my favorite shows to watch. Mm-hmm. And what we usually do kind of follows their platform, which is they have 10 wings and they bring on guests.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I love this show. I love it because, one, I love hot wings. So it's
they have to eat hotter and hotter wings.
Every wing they eat gets hotter and hotter.
And they ask them a question.
You know, we kind of have that vibe going on, but you're right. It is kind of nice to be like, just chilling out. Last beer, we're just coasting in. Kind of like being on the lake all day, and you finally get to the dock, and you're like, turn the engine off, boys. Let's go into the shore here.
Yeah.
All right, this last segment, I don't have anything. What do you want to talk about? Let's just talk about anything.
I don't know.
That's not going to work. I don't know. You're like fucking like a girlfriend trying to decide where to eat. Where do you want to eat? I don't know.
I can't decide. I could eat donuts right now, but I don't want donuts. Anybody that gets this far in the episode is going to be like, they've
given
lost. They've lost their touch. They have nothing else. This is probably the last episode.
This is it. Actually, you know what? Let's just talk to the people that made it this far, okay?
Yeah. This is for you.
This is for you guys. First of all, you know what? Fucking love you guys, okay? Because no one else has made it this far in the episode. They give up. Once we're talking about, I don't know, getting punched in the ass 80 times or Slim Jim nipples.
Lake water enemas.
Yeah, whatever. Some people are like, I can't do it, which is fine because that's how I prefer it. Like, there's a market. I've listened to some way crazier podcasts.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That talk about terrible things. So, anyway, thank you for making
There's like straight up murder podcasts out there. Like, let's be honest, that don't mince words.
Right. Not at all. No. They're like, and the way the saw sounded on his bones was amazing. Like,
no.
There's some goodness for you.
Well,
here we are. We made it.
This is it.
We made it. No, actually, I had this random thought at some point in this episode of just so stupid. I don't know why. All right. Could you be a Muppet the rest of your life?
Oh, God. Well, if by that you mean having a grown man's hairy arm shoved up my asshole and forcing me to talk, yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant.
That's exactly it. I don't know if that's such a good idea.
Everything's a scream.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oh, what do you want for dinner tonight?
Oh, okay. I don't even fucking know.
Yeah. It sounds like we're done. I don't want to drag this on much longer than we need to. Because then it just turns into nothing.
Here's what we're going to give you for the next 4 minutes.
No.
Pure silence.
Not for... We're gonna take a moment of silence, and what I want you to do is I want you to sit in your car, and on your way to work. No noise, no nothing. I just want you to listen to the rumble of your engine, and I want you to think about the last time that someone significantly touched you
And came on your shoulder.
and and not in a sexual way, in a sensual way, touched you to your core and made you think, what do I want to eat tonight? Because god damn it, that taco porn got me so horny and hungry.
Yeah, there's no one listening at this point.
Yeah, it's literally just me
No one.
riffing nothing. I'm just saying nothing. I'm just
Nothing.
literally talking till words pop up, and then we'll see what happens.
You know, I think what's great about this part of the show is the fact that we know no one's listening. So we can just say, just talk about whatever. Like, when I got here today, I helped Micah sweep up 87 balls of hair.
And the glass that you broke.
Well, I did break the glass. Yep. I did break that. That was good. Broke it. Just dropped it.
I was in a school bathroom the other day.
You're not supposed to be there.
It's a college. It was a college.
Oh, okay. Well,
A
now you're allowed.
college bathroom.
Uh-huh.
And, people tend to graffiti, especially in college bathrooms. And speaking of conspiracy theories, have you ever seen the one that's like 9/11 was an inside job?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
I saw one that said 7-Eleven was a part-time job.
Okay,
It made me
funny.
pretty happy. It was one of the best pieces of graffiti I've ever seen. I was like, that's good.
That's actually
Yeah.
really, really good. Okay, so we're going to end this episode in this way. You ready? Here we go. This is how it's going to end. For the next 2 minutes, we're just going to go.
I'm just going to stop it now.
No! Okay, all right. Beer of the day.
I'm going to have to edit so much of this last part down
It's fine.
because it's all garbage.
Yeah, I know, but that's, no
all
one's
good.
listening. No one is in this part of the episode.
So what's the point of you doing the beer of the day? What's the point of any of this?
All hail the 5. Okay.
My beer of the day was the muchacho.
Yeah, same. All right. This is Cody, and whatever. Fuck, I'm Cody.
I'm Micah. This is a mess. Goodbye.